back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Greene County Express Amy Hawk Show, where we cover everything on the diamond with the South Greene Lady Rebels softball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Amy Hawk and a cast of Lady Rebels. Coach, how are we doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
It's good. Good to see you again. Good to sit down. We've got 3 juniors with us this week after having the seniors last week. Ladies, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Madison Hensley.
I'm Leanna Holt.
I'm Jessica Lane.
So you've got 3 juniors here today. We covered 4 seniors last week. How many's on the team this year? I know we got every one of them in last year.
I think 19.
19?
The biggest group is the sophomores.
That's what I was about to ask. There must be a lot of sophomores or freshmen. How many sophomores in total is there?
I want to say 6, but that might not be accurate.
6 sophomores?
I think we may have to break them up.
Okay, that's
Do
it. I
3
think
and
so
3.
too, because I don't know if we could fit them all.
I don't think we can.
Hosey's office is a little small. It's long, but it's a little small when it comes to the availability of.
We can do it in the
Filming
gym
our-
if you want to.
That'd be perfect. We could have a big cast then.
Yeah.
We could have the whole team out there then.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. But the whole team was clicking on all cylinders in the last 3 games. We came in here last week and we previewed the North Greene game. Talked about the season opener where they walked it off against you, and you talked about wanting to avenge that loss and get revenge against them. And you did just that. Talk about how good of a win that was over North Greene.
We played pretty well that game, and it was nice to get that revenge. North Greene is a really good team. They've had, tremendous teams over the years, and they've definitely beaten us more than we've beaten them in the last 4 years. So it was nice, especially for our seniors, to end the series with them on a win.
And then you go into the Hampton game following that, get a good win over another conference opponent, right after kind of getting back on track with that win over North Greene. And then we'll go ahead and parlay that into last night's win over Johnson County, too. How good was it to get 2 back-to-back conference wins to boost your record to 4-0?
The Hampton game, we went up there, and I don't know if we took them too lightly or what. We did win 10-0, but I didn't feel like that was one of our better efforts. Defensively, I feel like we played pretty well. We held them to 0 runs, but those were 10 hard-fought runs. I feel like we really had to work hard to get those runs, and then we didn't hit the ball as well as we could have, and that we have been in the last few games. And then Johnson County, we started off kind of rough. And we had an inning with 4 errors, and they scored 5 runs. We get rid of that inning, and it was pretty solid play. And Madison had the big hit at the end to score. Katie and Courtney both scored for us to go up 13-11. But we did those. We did 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th to come back and tie it up to make it 11-all, and almost every single person, that batted those last 2 innings, somebody contributed something.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was, putting the ball in play, and, they made some errors too. And just putting the ball in play and forcing them to have to do something. Every single person contributed in that inning, and we had a lot of good things that game. But like I said, you take out that 1 inning, and we look like a totally different team.
Johnson County, I believe that's a sweep over them now. They've been one of your toughest competitors within the conference over the last couple of seasons. How big is that to get a sweep over a team that's kind of split with you and kind of been a tough competitor with you up at the top of the conference in the last few years?
They have a really good team. They're pretty solid all the way around. And the coach, I don't think they had everybody the first time we played them, and they had everybody last night, and they played well and hit the ball well. They just had that 1 inning, where mistakes were made, and we took advantage of it.
I'm going to switch over to you guys now and ask you all the questions. When you go into that game against North Greene, knowing how you lost the game at the beginning of the season, how good did it feel to get that back and get a win over them the second time you played them?
It feels good because it's always good to beat North Greene, so it felt great getting a win over them finally. So, yeah, good.
Same thing?
Yeah.
And I know she mentioned that you went up to the plate in that crucial situation against Johnson County. What was going through your mind when you step up to the plate in that type of situation? Are there nerves? Do you have to calm yourself down?
Yeah, just put the ball in play and put my head down and run. So that was it.
Going into those games with Hampton and Johnson County, you had already had, I think, 2 wins within the conference, and it boosts you to 4 now with a 4-0 record. How big is it for you guys to sit almost halfway through the conference schedule and have 4 wins and no losses.
I think it just gives us a lot of confidence moving forward, and to play our best ball. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over under, how many words are they going to say the whole interview?
Madison's going to do all the talking.
I've done a lot
Yeah.
of these interviews.
She's good, yeah.
Well, speak up, girls. It's now your chance.
Yeah.
I'm quiet at games. These
What's fun about playing for Coach Hawk? That may get a longer answer.
You don't know what mood she's going to be in that
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
Okay.
She got some
Very
mood
Probably
swings.
if they're
Day-to-day.
playing well, I'm going to be in a good mood. I mean, come on.
But if
that's
if they're playing bad, you're going to be in a worse
Well, then am I
mood.
supposed
Yeah.
I think they want me to go, oh, it's okay.
I understand.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
1 to 10, how fun is it playing for Coach Hawk?
It's pretty fun.
It's
Okay.
a 10.
They
It's
better
great.
say 10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. We got 10s
It'll be
across
on
the board
record.
for you.
Yeah,
It will be on record forever, too.
I think that this is the best start that we've had since probably 2020,
Okay.
and COVID canceled our season. We started out 3-0, and that team, I thought that team would definitely go deep in the postseason, and I look for that with this team too. Last year, basically the same team without Madison, and she's made a big contribution already. We just stayed hurt so much last year. We never could put a full team together. And we're trying really hard this year to stay healthy and trying to do little things to get on down the road, and go deeper into the postseason and have a full team and not have that, to deal with. I have to try to overcome and have to move people in different positions. And if you're an athlete, with the exception of maybe pitching, if you're an athlete, I should be able to put you anywhere. That's always been my philosophy with it. And it's hard though. If you've not played in a certain position and all of a sudden you're expected to go and play somewhere else, you're not going to have as much confidence and maybe not feel as comfortable. So I'm hoping we can stay healthy this year.
And it's been a great start, 4-0 within the conference in league play. I almost said halfway through, but I forget with the addition of Hampton that bumps you up to, I think, 10 conference games a season now.
Yes.
So you're almost halfway there, but you've got a great start, 4-0 at the moment. We'll go into next week where you'll have a few more conference games on the schedule, but we'll talk about that in the back half. So we'll be right back in just a minute after these messages here on Grassroots Media.
For more than 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has served customers in East Tennessee with licensed and professional plumbing services. From installing your new faucet to replacing your existing piping system, our team at Tommy's Plumbing is trained to handle the job with professionalism, attention to detail, and integrity. By offering warranties on most products installed by our technicians, Tommy's Plumbing stands behind our work, ensuring that your plumbing needs are not only met, but that your problem is solved for the long term. When you need reliable and professional plumbing service, Tommy's is the only call to make. So give us a call today and let us show you the Tommy's difference. At Corner Pond, the friendly and knowledgeable staff has the experience necessary to help you out regardless the need. Have an item of value you'd like to pawn or sell? Corner Pond can help. They pawn numerous items of value, including firearms, tools, ammunition, silver, coins, and much more. When you walk through their doors, you'll find well-stocked shelves full of electronics, gaming systems, fishing and hunting equipment, car audio and accessories. And don't forget about the room full of guitars and basses and amplifiers, or their outside lawn and garden equipment. Corner Pond is a case knife dealer and carries numerous used knives as well. Stop by and let the friendly staff at Corner Pond help you today at 432 East Bernard Avenue, Greeneville, Tennessee.
Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Greene County Express Amy Hawk Show, where we cover everything on the diamond with the South Greene Lady Rebels softball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Amy Hawk and a cast of Lady Rebels. So you've got, I believe, 5 games coming up with 4 different opponents until next Thursday, I believe. It's a little bit of a packed schedule coming up. You've got Jefferson County tomorrow and a doubleheader on Saturday, and then you've got West Greene on Tuesday on the road, home against Hampton on Wednesday, home against Chucky Doak on Thursday, and I don't think we'll go too much into it yet, but then you've got Greenville on Friday. So you've got a lot coming up here in the next week. Talk about what you expect and the mindset you've got going into those games in the next week.
We don't we don't really have any easy games, I would say, and we've got some really tough ones coming up. Jeff County, we saw them play at Cherokee when we had the scrimmage day. I know they're tough. I've not looked at their schedule or their scores or anything, but I know they're tough. I saw them already. And then the eclipse. We had to cancel everything for the eclipse, so can't do anything.
Not often you have to do that.
Yeah, it happened, 6 years ago?
20,
It was
yeah,
6 years
17,
ago.
I think.
6 years
yeah.
ago? Okay. I remember it, but I don't remember everything that went on softball-wise or whatever. But I just know that we're getting out of school early that day. Yay. But, and then Hampton Tuesday here and Chucky Dope Thursday here and then at Greenville. Greenville's always tough. And it's a big rivalry, too. But, yeah, I don't feel like we have any easy games, or I don't think we can take any, plays off or anything like that, or get comfortable.
Mm-hmm. No days off for sure when you go Tuesday to Friday, back to back to back to back. And in that stretch, you've got 3 straight conference games. You've got Hampton, you've got West Greene, then Hampton, then Chucky Dope.
Oh, I forgot about West Greene, yeah.
Talk about those 3 games. You've got 3 important conference games coming up. We already talked about on the back half how you were 4-0 up to this point. We can come in next week and potentially talk about you being 7-0. How big would that be?
I would love to be 7-0 at that time. And like I said, I do feel like, we're capable of getting beat by any of those people. But I also feel like we're capable of being 7-0 also. And I hope that's the case the next time that we talk.
I hope so too. Go ahead and talk about the schedule up ahead for you all. What do you all expect, or what's your all's mindset going into this week with so many games?
They're definitely going to be tough games because conference games, it's just going to be tough games because they're conference. I mean, the other team's going to play hard no matter what. So they're definitely going to be tough games coming up.
We just got to keep it going. We got to try to play good.
I always have to be ready to contribute to the team.
Never a dull moment with this team, I'm assuming.
These are good girls. I enjoy being around them. I don't think it was necessarily meant to be my calling to be a softball coach, but they're a blessing.
I'm sure with her as a head coach, there's never a dull moment, is there?
Never.
Never at all.
I try so hard sometimes to refrain because my I'm sarcastic by nature. I can't help it. It's the Bible trait. But I have to fight it back sometimes to not be mean. Most of the time I'm funny.
You are.
Yeah,
I'll give it
most
to you.
of
You're
the time-
funny.
Yeah, most of the time I'm funny.
I have to say, though, you don't have to pick on you about this. We're 2 shows in so far this year. I haven't seen Mountain Dew yet.
I did that on purpose.
Why?
I want everybody to think I
Just
quit.
bring in a,
Okay.
bring a
No, I've
2-liter,
already
just
had
set
2
it in the
today.
center.
Oh, my. Is it even? It's barely
gonna be a
noon.
3. It's going to be a 3 Mountain Dew today.
It's 12:03.
It's because I've been counting money. It makes me nervous.
Can you make it the rest of the day on only 1 Mountain Dew?
Yeah, if somebody would bring me a Pal's half and half tea with lemon, I could go the whole day and not have another one.
Half and half?
Yeah.
Not straight sweet?
No, I can't drink sweet tea anymore.
Really? Why
Well,
not?
I mean, I can, but I never do. I get half and half.
Is it too sweet sometimes?
Too sweet.
It is
yes,
too sweet
you would
sometimes.
think you drink Mountain Dew, but I can't drink any diet drink. But tea, half and half.
I'm glad that you can't drink any
I
diet
will
drink. I
show
can't
you
either.
that. I will have her bring it.
I'd rather
She
drink
meant to
boiling
bring
water.
it, She forgot it.
No, I'll just go without. I'm not drinking diet drinks.
Me neither. I asked this same question last year, and we'll ask this before we cut off here. Favorite soft drinks? I know hers is Mountain Dew, mine's Mountain Dew. What is y'all's?
Probably Dr. Nuff or root beer.
That was another one that was very popular last year.
Even
Dr.
like
Enough.
Dr. Nuff.
Dr. Enough or
It's
Dr.
a
Pepper?
staple here.
Dr. Pepper's a popular one too.
Mountain Dew or root beer.
Root beer.
I love it.
That's interesting. I don't know if we got any root
So
beers last
good.
year. Which kind?
I
Is there
forgot
any
about root
particular
beer.
kind or just root beer?
AW Never Mug. Sorry.
Okay.
What is it? The Barks?
Yeah, Barks is one of them.
That's my
That's another
favorite.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite root beer or just root beer in general?
A&W.
A&W? Okay. A&W cream soda, I like it. You like cream sodas?
Loaded with sugar,
No.
man. Loaded with sugar.
I can drink a Coke or a Pepsi if I have to, or a Dr. Pepper, but that's pretty much it.
Coach Hosey's a big Pepsi guy, I've heard.
Yeah.
He's always got a Pepsi around it.
Well, he'll drink
It's always in
Coke
his back
too.
pocket.
It's whatever's on sale, I think.
That's exactly what he told me. Whatever's on sale is what's best.
Yeah.
But I mean, can you blame him? Whatever's on sale sometimes
no, I'm
is
not,
the best.
you will not catch me drinking a Mellow Yellow. That will never happen.
Never.
I don't care if they're giving it away.
I haven't
Really?
seen a Mellow Yellow.
You don't like Mellow
so-
Yellow?
I do not. Different taste.
It is a different taste. What about Sprite?
No.
No Sprite either?
No.
The Sprite, did you ever drink it when you were sick? Does that kind of give you like bad memories?
She had PTSD from Sprite.
Yeah, some people do. That's like a legitimate thing. People
No,
will drink
I
it for
never
that
have
reason.
been a Sprite person.
Really?
Mm-mm. Well, I take that back. Skate and drink. Cherry Sprite. Yeah,
Cherry Sprite.
that's right.
Interesting.
Yeah, back in 1980.
Cranberry one's
81,
good.
80, something
Cranberry? I
like
don't know
The
if I've had the
Christmas
cranberry.
edition.
Is it only around
Yeah.
Christmas
that.
time?
No, I agree with that.
It's good.
I do like the cranberry
the
Sprite.
cranberry Sprite. I've
it is
never had it.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's only at
Christmas.
Christmas. It is good because I
Okay.
like cranberry.
Orange Sprite. Have you tried it?
No.
Wouldn't recommend.
No,
Didn't
the
like
cranberry Sprite was an
It's really
accident.
good.
Somebody had it at one of our family things. That was an accident, but it is good.
Yeah.
I know last year I asked you the question, you don't like grape drinks. Is that still the same?
Those are gross.
You don't like grape drinks either?
No,
Love
grape's
grape
gross.
sodas.
What about Fanta? Fanta's good.
No,
Fanta's
cherry
good.
Fanta from Zaxby's. I'll drink that.
Zaxby's is the best place to get drinks. What's that little kiosk? That Coke kiosk?
Yeah, you can
Have like
add
Zaxby's,
flavors.
You
Wendy's,
should see
yeah.
Lexi though. She gets so
But I
excited
don't like
over
Coke
what is it?
stuff.
Her lime. She gets lime.
They've got
Coke.
Mountain Dew in it,
And where?
in some of them. Sometimes they have like different, like Dr. Pepper
Oh,
and
I thought you were talking
Pepsi
about
ones.
Zaxby's. I've never seen
No,
it.
I don't think they have them at Zaxby's. I have them at some places though. But I know
Pretty
you don't
much
like.
know where they sell Mountain Dew.
She's like, I have all the places memorized.
I know you don't like the different kinds of Mountain Dews.
Really?
No.
I like
Just
Code
what
Red.
about
Code
Baja
Red's
Blast?
always popular
No.
one
I
too.
like Code
Blast is
Red.
good.
Regular.
Baja Blast. Do you still not like it?
Yes, it's okay.
It's the best one.
It's so good.
That's what Aiden likes, my son.
Baja Blast is the best one.
No, thank you.
No thanks.
Mm-mm.
It's probably regular.
Just regular Mountain Dew, just strict regular. The only one you'll drink.
Mhm.
All right, glad we
Here
got
in
the
about
soft drink
5
talk.
more minutes, I'm getting another one.
Crack another one open. Can or bottle?
Oh, can's the best.
Can, really.
Really?
Yes. Cold can. Mhm.
Cold can is good, but whenever it gets room temperature,
Oh, it doesn't.
you can't
bother
put it back in the fridge. You just gotta down it.
me. That doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you any?
Mm-mm.
Mountain Dew's one of those I guess you could drink room temperature.
I
No.
can.
Now when it comes to like Coca-Cola and stuff like that, I feel like it goes
No.
bad too quick. Dr. Pepper especially.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's awful at room temp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Those are only in emergency situations that you would even have those.
What fast food places do you know off the top of your head that carries Mountain Dew?
Taco Bell,
Yep.
KFC,
Mm-hmm. Bojangles.
Bojangles,
Mm-hmm.
which I never go to. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, Long John Silver's in Newport with the A&W.
Okay. I forget that's even a place.
Oh, well, we go through Newport every weekend.
Oh,
in
okay.
Knoxville, so, yeah.
They tore the one down here in Greenville. And I
Isn't
forget
that
it's
where
even a thing anymore.
Isn't
It was
that
here
where we
forever.
stopped when we went to Top County 2 years
Probably.
ago? I think it was.
Probably. Coach Hosey, when we were coaching together, we always stopped at the Long John Silver's.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That was always a staple when you went to Newport.
Yep.
No. Yeah. If you go with restaurants, IHOP sells. IHOP does not. Mountain Dew, I mean.
IHOP does?
Yeah.
I haven't been to IHOP in a long time.
I only go to IHOP from out in the North
To
Green
IHOP
area.
after
No, I only go to.
Just because they've got
yeah.
one down there on
All
36.
right, gotta go.
Gotta go?
I'm late.
All right, I'm glad we got them to open up a little bit and talk more.
Yeah.
But that's all we've got this week, Coach. Thank you once again. Thank you all for joining us this week. And thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Greene County Express Amy Hawk Show. Look forward to seeing you all next week here on Grassroots Media.
Thank you.